Ribie was on a flight back to the United States, officially ending what he says was a days-long detainment. Our team saw Ribie and the man believed to be Ribie's father walking into the airport in the Dominican capital of Santo Domingo yesterday. At times they were wearing baseball caps, face masks, Ribie even at times wearing sunglasses. His return to U.S. soil came after Tuesday's contentious court hearing, which ended without Ribie getting his passport back. His lawyers say that it was confiscated, while an open court prosecutor said they didn't have his passport and that they didn't even know where it was. And yet, after the hearing, prosecutors offered to give the passport back to Ribie, according to Ribie's attorney. His departure from this country comes after he testified that he'd been detained for over a week while investigators repeatedly questioned him in connection with the disappearance of University of Pittsburgh student Sudiksha Konanki. Remember, Ribie was never called a suspect in that case. Meanwhile, Konanki's parents say they're coming to terms with the fact that they believe their daughter drowned. Police say that the parents sent a letter requesting that she be declared dead. And while Joshua Riibe today is waking up back in the United States, the judge here in the Dominican Republic did set another hearing in his case for March 28th. But at this point, it's not clear if he would return for that hearing.
So it looks like he filed a motion and the motion was to dismiss and it was granted. The detailed judgment presented on Friday, March 28th does not constitute a new decision. The original ruling announced at the conclusion of the hearing on March 17th was immediately valid and enforceable. Konanki and her 5 friends had traveled to Punta Cana on March 3rd for spring break. Police said she disappeared at the beach by her hotel before dawn on March 6th. Riibe was drinking with Konanki on the beach the night of her disappearance. According to a transcript of his interview with prosecutors, as reported by the Dominican media, the two were kissing in the ocean when they were caught in a current. Riibe, who was a former lifeguard, claimed he helped bring her ashore. Upon reaching to the beach, Riibe said he vomited, and Konanki mentioned she was going to fetch her things. That's when he last saw her. Riibe later said he was surprised to hear that she had disappeared. Riibe had been detained by Dominican police following Konanki's disappearance, but Judge Rio ordered Riibe's release, citing unlawful detention that exceeded the maximum period of 48 hours permitted under the Constitution of the Dominican Republic and the Dominican Code of Criminal Procedure. According to these provisions, the public prosecutor's office is required to file formal charges within 48 hours following an arrest or detention. Okay, guys, so they have officially closed the case. This merely means that we are just going to be at bay until a body is found or some new evidence is found. They were scheduled for a court hearing on March 28th. This is when Joshua Riibe actually took his flight back home to Puerto Rico. He got stopped in Puerto Rico, and from there he went back. He is officially home in Iowa, guys. There has been statements of his mom opening the door, stating that he's resting and that she's not sure if he's gonna be going back to college. Like, that was just real strange for me. There was no like remorse when it came to Sudiksha. So for me, it was just very cold. And I hated that interview. Like, why would you even be giving an interview when your son was the last one seen with this girl and now she's missing and he basically just ran away? Because there has been claims, guys, that he got a lawyer right away. So she went missing March 6th. And I want to say like March 7th or 8th, there was a alleged deposit of $60,000 into his account from his father. From everybody who was asking in the comments who the wire transfer was from, Dominican media is alleging that the wire transfer was from his father for $60,000, which, throw me down in the comments. I've heard like different evidence. Some people say like that's 3 million pesos. Guys, that's a lot of money. And from my contacts and a lot of my research that I've been doing, he would not have even needed $60,000 American money to get a lawyer down there. That is way too much money for a lawyer. And that makes sense because our money goes so far in Dominican Republic, guys. So why would he be needing a vast amount of money deposited into his account before he was even interrogated? His interrogation did not come until thereafter. That is what I am saying is fishy. I don't think it's fishy that he received money from his dad if all of a sudden somebody's missing and maybe they're pointing to him to being the last one to see him. I think that's perfectly normal. What I think is not normal, guys, is how quickly he received the wire. I do not feel like it's normal that he would be getting $60,000 American money. Like, that is a lot of money to get a lawyer. Someone, please, anybody, if you're out in Dominican Republic and you're watching this video, please let me know, how much are lawyers going for? Because I've heard there's no way it's $60,000 American money. Like, that's way too much for a lawyer in DR, guys. Okay? So I'm just giving you guys the information. I am appalled that this case has been dismissed. It looks like right now Joshua Riibe got away free. You can be caught up to date with Sudiksha's case, and we can be going through this journey together. We'll see you guys on the next video.